Yo, what's going on, my fellow gamers? Gid here, signing in to Disney Heroes Battle Mode. Thanks for checking in. So today's episode is a little different, a little longer, a little more special. It was the 1-year anniversary of the global launch just the other day, and it is my personal 1-year playtime anniversary, surprisingly enough. So if you've been in this for at least as long as I have from the beginning or thereabouts, and you're still playing the game now, and thus still watching this video because you play the game now, congratulations, you made it. You are a bona fide Disney Heroes Battle Mode hero. If you're new to the game, awesome. Keep playing, it's a lot of fun, still good, lots to do, lots to see. And for everyone else in between, there you have it. If you don't play this game anymore, you probably aren't watching this video. If you've stuck to the free-to-play model during the whole time you've been playing, whether it's been longer or shorter, congratulations, kudos to you. Personally, for what I wanted to get out of this game, I have not been able to stick to a free-to-play model. However, I'm not a big spender by any means. However, to those of you who have been happily wailing along, I would maybe advise don't go back and look at the bank statements over the last year to see how much you've actually put into the game, unless that doesn't matter, but maybe for peace of mind, leave that one alone. In any event, here we are, so we're going to cover what's coming up, what's going on, what's happened in the past, kind of my year in review, and Server 4, as well as maybe some speculation on what's coming up next, and just answering a couple viewer requests, maybe. So here we are. Without further ado, let's jump into the video. Oh, one more thing, there are timestamps in the description below in case you want to jump around and see what all the different sections of this video actually are. Okay. The Derezzed. My version of an in memoriam of such. What you're seeing here is the VIP chat of Server 4, and I am scrolling through my probably almost full again friends list to the very bottom, where for nostalgic reasons, I'm sure I have kept a long list of players who have left the game. So as I tell people, half my friends list is a veritable graveyard of players that are no longer playing Disney Heroes Battle Mode. However, they all had some profound impact, or we had a good relationship, or we were in the same guilds and talked a lot. And yeah, so for whatever reason, they take up space, maybe in the vain hopes that they un-derez, but I know that's probably not the case, and your friends list keeps bumping to the top every when someone logs in. So we're just going to go through, do a bit of a tribute to these players, all from different lengths of time in the game, and that's it. So at the very bottom is Zim. He was the first to go. Was a top player in the early months of the game. Him and I were neck and neck for a while. I even have proof that I will show you very soon that I was at one point a top player. Not so much now, but I'm still getting my diamonds, so it's all good. So Zim was the first. We were both back in Wakanda forever. The original Lucky. There was the Malthine. I always forget how you say that. He was the leader of Lion's Den for a while. I think he was the second, perhaps. He had been around for quite a bit. He eventually retired. Lion's Den, of course, still around. I believe top guild on the server at the moment. They are generally neck and neck with all that, and they kind of go back and forth depending on which big players end up joining the rosters. Riku, Puff Puff Pass, he was another longtime player from ages ago. Bell Riot was our original guild leader of Riot Squad, one of the long-standing unchanged guilds of the server. She left back in January. Still miss her. I took over leadership of that guild for a little bit, and I have since passed it on since I'm more of a champion type as opposed to a full-on leader type for that kind of thing. But yeah, still missing her. Riding Mango, another one of our longtime members, good friends, through the game. Ex Mihu, Endo, Tamara. She was a guild leader. She was a guild leader of, I believe it was 2319. Any Surfer 4 people can correct me if I am wrong. And that guild actually was formerly Wakanda Forever, so that one has one of like the longest standing. I imagine they'd be like maxed out all the perks by now. Like that was the top guild where a lot of us got our start. Neverglow, an original rioter. King Lion came through Riot Squad, then left, then started his own guild from pretty much nothing, got into the top 10, became a top player. This was a few patches ago. And then decided he was done. He accomplished everything he wanted to do, and he quit. Hero Pan is another one. J Palmer, or J3 Palmer, as I like to say, as what's written there. He was the leader of all that for the longest time. He finally gave it up, passed on the torch. He was a pretty notorious guild leader back in the early days. I think he was best known for always trying to recruit everyone all the time. That poacher word, I guess, was tossed around, but people are going to join a guild that's on the climb or in a top position. That's your prerogative. You do what you got to do, right? But yeah, so no, we always talked quite a bit. So, and then now we're getting up to some people that still play. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So shout out to those players and many more, like the list of our top players currently in the game who've recently left, all like, 1 million, over 1 million power mark, total power maybe around the 2 million or more. A few people have left, and it's, most of those players when you've been doing this game for like the majority of the time it's been out. I'm 92nd currently for total power and 131st for team power. That's okay, like I said, I'm still getting my diamonds, but I'm going to show you that once I was top. So take a look. Behold, the good old days. Team level 60. Look at that top score for team 36155. Yeah, those names: Zim, Gudo, Lucky, Bunny, Seven, and some other classic people that no longer play. Actually, I'm the only one of these top 5 that still play, to my knowledge. There we have it. It was a long time ago, but it was for real, and Wakanda was forever. Alright, now that I got you all thinking about players over the last year, and maybe players that you knew that no longer play, let's move on to something a bit more upbeat, where the Disney Heroes battle mode magic is still happening. As you can see, I have a horribly full map of friendships that I need to do. Just lots of videos waiting to be made. But I have a couple here from the olden days that I never quite finished that I'm probably going to throw in a compilation later. So this is episode 8 of Stitch and Barbossa's friendship mission. Back when they were difficult and I used to just kind of cover off the last episodes or the trouble episodes and walkthrough. This will be a piece of cake, and we're just going to get this cleaned up. So let's do that now. I have another one that we will also clean up, but this is tying up loose ends. What exactly are ye, Stitch? Stitch is just Stitch. Fine. I'll be sticking with me theory that you're a rambunctious blue monkey would run afoul of some sorcery. Ohana. And what sort of word be that? Ohana means family. Aye, family. I suppose my family be my crew, though we be a bit dysfunctional at time. Family can be broken and still good. Yeah, still good. I'm not entirely sure if that's how Stitch sounds. I think it might be something like that, but I could have just made it up in my mind. Friend campaign complete. Memory disk unlocked? Stowaway. This is a really good one. I've never used it, but those extra chain shots with the slow lasting way longer, I really would like to try it out someday. Barbossa is one of my favorite heroes. Speaking of favorite heroes, let's unlock some diamond crates. Alright, looking at my inventory, I have 9 of these fancy times 10 diamond crates, and I have a 187 single diamond crates, which you now can open in a multiple format, which is fantastic. So we are going to speed through this. I do not have any of the new heroes released with update 1.9.2, which includes Robin Hood from the animated Disney cartoon with the animal people Robin Hood, and I do not have Merlin from Sword in the Stone. So I'm going to keep this conservative because I have a theory that at the end of the month, when we get hit with this 1.10 update, where they're going to give us a 10 level cap and put us into a different color band of badges, there's going to also be, on the better side of it, more heroes. And I need to save some diamond crates for that most likely eventuality. So we're going to go through half of these times 10s, and then we are going to go through, I think, 37 of the singles down to 150, unless I get the heroes I'm looking for. So let's rock this out. A lot of heroes in this particular crate. Cool. Okay, so the 10 times crates were a bust. Let's move to opening 10 singles at once. Hi-oh! Robin Hood. Diamond Crate exclusive. 1 star. No deals that I've seen so far to buy chips for him. Good luck powering up that guy. I don't think he's that great. Anyway, I'm sure I'll be proved wrong. But at a glance, I think we could do better. I've also never seen 2 genie heroes in a row. That's pretty awesome. And on top of awesome, Merlin as well. Excellent. I got some chips for him, so now I can start powering him up. That's great. I've actually gotten both the new heroes in 1 round of crate openings, and I didn't even need to go through all the crates like this game usually makes me do. That's it. That's crates. Done. Friendship cleanup the second. All right, let's tie up another loose end here. Over on the far right, you will see I have this princess, competition between Vanellope and Merida that I have neglected. So let's power up the friend stamina. This one's a little more costly at 10 stamina per stage. And we are going to keep our eye on the prize. So let's get this one cleaned up as well. I don't think I'll be doing any of the voices for this one. My Vanellope would be terrible. I don't have the Sarah Silverman quality. I can't do her voice, which makes sense, I suppose. And Merida, I can't really do that one either. All you'll get from me is a terrible and probably offensive sounding Scottish accent. So we will not be doing that. I might just do my usual narration where I talk about it instead. All right, the judges are announcing the winners. We got Merida winning the accuracy competition, and the debate winner was Vanellope. Vanellope also won the obstacle course. Meriden won the speech challenge, whatever that means, so it's a tie. And now, I guess they both get a candy crown. Vanellope will have to face facts, and they're both good princesses, or ultimate princesses. Sharing wins all. All right, number 1 princess. There's 2 of them. An ultimate princess disc unlocked. Minty fresh, more damage, shorter cooldown for Vanellope. Hey, I already have a star ready to put on that one. Isn't that fantastic? This one I always thought would be interesting to try out, although her other one I think is quite a bit better. But I mean, if anyone really used her in a, main arena or Coliseum team anyway, I guess we'd maybe see more of this disc. Or not. Or maybe it needs a revamp. For years, people have been requesting through the videos to see my roster. Well, I'm happy to report that moment has finally arrived. Sorry for keeping you waiting, but here it is. This is Gid's roster currently for Cap Level 115, Update 1.9.2, starting with my top heroes. As you can see, Moana, Elastigirl, Wally, Hiro Hamada, the Queen of Hearts, Jack Sparrow, Mickey Mouse, Barbossa. So I have about 7 05s right now, a couple 04s, and a few 03s, which are going to come up shortly. Those are ones I worked on before. Like I said in another video, I tend to leapfrog them a bit, just because I think of ideas like, oh, this would be a good team, and then I can't keep up. There's just too much variety and too many things to power up, and I just don't think it's unfortunately worth all the resources it takes anymore, which is too bad, because I would love to just be able to interchange every hero, max every disc, every variety, and just like play with combinations for days. So again, Moana's my top hero at the moment. I use her quite a lot. She's very versatile. She definitely stands the test of time. I usually use my 3 power-up format for badges. As you can see there, I don't go much higher than that, pretty much ever. There's just no need. I can still beat people way more powerful than me and still take arena spots and Coliseum. And I find 3 puts you at about double the stat if it's a base stat, so that's generally good enough. You have Tia Violet, one of my favorites. She's sitting back at 04. Flynn, Eve, Gaston, Judy Hopps, Rex, Megara, who I've been working on building up a good disc for her. Baymax, Mike, Ralph, Miguel. 03s, Maleficent, Woody, Scar, Felix, Cora, Herc. He's 04, but he is only 4-star, that's why he's a little low and he needs a disc. Genie and Darkwing Duck. And Darkwing Duck is about the bottom of people's characters, whatever, that I've updated recently. So then you have Calhoun, Sully and Boo, Buzz, Mr. Incredible, all of the 01, 00. All my heroes, with the exception of the 2 I just got, are orange. Everyone's orange. Most of them are 6-star. Some are 5. I've been collecting for a long while. A hot minute, as some may say. So they all have potential. It's just who I decide to focus on and build up. And at the end of this scroll through, I will go into a live arena match, see if I get my butt handed to me or if I am the victor. And yeah, so you'll get to see a team in action. Don't want to bore you with that. I mean, I've always had this plan to cover more hero and team related stuff, but I just need to maybe try and prioritize it a bit better. I just don't seem to get around to those videos usually. Alice is one I'm keen on, who I want to get built up. I powered up to 115. However, I just haven't been able to get her badges up to par. Yeah, as you'll see, I have everyone though. So, slowly scrolling through, take a look. Oh, Hatter, he's another one that I'd like to get powered up to, but I don't. Yaks. Most of the time I try and keep people at least their
people. Characters, again, a little current simply because of the friendship discs. Olaf, yeah, everyone loves Olaf. I don't use him ever. Elsa, that was the bottom of the list. And now my 2 new acquisitions from today. Robin Hood, who I'm sure will be a slow level. Merlin, can probably power up a bit right now, just because he's, yeah, I have a star already for him. He's almost halfway to 4 stars. See where I can get him with the badges. Oh, look at him dance around, that wily old wizard. So we'll power him up as far as I can go. I don't know. I've been doing so much badge powering up where that badge bit contest is going on. Not really sure how far I can get him. We'll see. Medieval muddle. Such great skills. This character is like really overpowered, in my opinion. I may not just use the right counters. I think Ursula maxed out with her disc that gives her energy right away would be really good. But he's ridiculous. 18-second polymorphs off of his active. He gets 100 energy every time an ally crits. Like, that's insane. With the right team, I've seen that energy just ping, 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 go up really fast. Turn a whole team to squirrels. And his survivability is good. He's just, I don't know, I'd say right now he is the it hero. He's very super. I don't know how long it's going to last. They probably want to balance him out a bit. He's counterable, but again, if you don't want to be completely unoriginal and use your own Merlin, I've had success with Genie against him too, depending on who the team that he's with. So, oh, this is where I'm stuck. But I'm going to build him up just because, like, it would be silly not to. But that's as far as we're going to go with him. So, there you go. That's my roster, Robin Hood. But, yeah. I don't really think much of him. Not yet. So let's jump into some team action. As promised, I'm going to take a team and I'm going to try and get first place here in Platinum 1. Full disclosure, I have already been in Challenger and locked in my first place for the current scoring period. Sorry, but let's see if we can knock back on the door and get back into Challenger, so gives other people a chance to move up and I can show you. So I'm going to go with this team right here. This is one of my faves. Elastigirl, Violet, Wally, Gaston, and Eve. And there's Elastigirl. She went down right away. Usually doesn't happen quite like that. Elastigirl's popping off, taking people out left and right with one-shots, which is generally what she likes to do. Her survivability is key. She was lasting for a while there. So now it's down to Gaston and Wally. Hades is kind of lame. Gaston should be able to finish him off, no problem. I don't even think he's used his eggs yet. Yeah, there we go. It's over. That's what y'all came to see. Taking Platinum 1 in one shot against someone who outpowered me greatly. What a year in Disney Heroes Battle Mode. So let's wrap this up. What's coming up? Obviously, we have version 1.10 dropping by the end of the month, which is the toted anniversary update that's been being hyped like crazy. And I really hope it's more than just a cap raise and a badge level increase being played off as something amazing and revolutionary. Hopefully they don't even do that. You know, they can draw that one out a bit longer. But newer heroes, definitely looking to see if anyone else is on the docket. I saved some crates. As for that, if we go at the current pace, it looks like we have about 10 chapters left to fill the map, 5 levels, and a color increase a chapter. Should put us at level 165 and some color band unknown by the time the inevitable spaceship expansion rolls out. So I guess we'll see how that progresses along. Not sure what's in store for the actual in-game economy, and maybe making it a bit more fun and accessible for players of all pay bands. But we'll see where it goes. Anyway, still a great game, still enjoying myself. I got more videos coming up, which you're going to hear about in like 5 seconds. So I hope you're enjoying it, and let me know in the comments below how your time playing Disney Heroes Battle Mode has been. So let's move along to the final closing screen. And that will do it for this episode. Fellow gamers, thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe if you're enjoying the content. Thanks to all of you for continuing to support this channel, and thanks to those of you on Server 4 specifically who keep this game fun and interesting. The community is a huge part of it. I got more videos on the way. Thanks again for watching, and keep on gaming. See you soon.